had to do with simply having money. But having money is really just kind of an illusion. People don't just have money. People acquire money, they hunger after money, they spend money, and more than anything, they value money to some degree or another, right? It's our psychological relationship with the money that matters a bit more than just what kind of stacks of money we have in the bank or in the basement. So does valuing money affect your happiness? Yes, it does. Let me just tell you what I think is mildly alarming. This is a study of United States college students by year, starting in 1966 and continuing on to 2002. The two lines represent, respectively, how important is it to develop a meaningful life philosophy, and how important is it to be well off financially. Being well off financially is the blue line. You can see that somewhere along the way, and it was right around 1976, there was a crossover where we became essentially more materialistic as a nation, where suddenly young people, and this was always college students, young people suddenly thought having stuff is important. And that's kind of why I mentioned that stuff about the 1920s before, because having stuff in some ways translates to being comfortable. And if only I can be emotionally comfortable, if I don't have to stress out about stuff, then things will be good. It's unfortunate. I don't mind if people are well off financially. I think everyone should fly first class. I think that would be great. But what I'm alarmed about is the decrease in developing a meaningful life philosophy. I would like to see both of them be high. But unfortunately, something about the desire for financial satisfaction seems to work in a counterpoint kind of way with developing a meaningful life philosophy. You see this exact same kind of crossover effect in research out of our own laboratory, where we asked college students at the University of Illinois, so they're not from Ohio, University of Illinois, how much do you think love is important and how much do you think money is important? On the bottom, you see a 1 to 7 scale. 1 is completely dissatisfied with my life. 4 is I feel neutral. And 7 is I feel completely satisfied with my life. You can see down at the 1, people who thought money was very important and love was very unimportant were completely dissatisfied with their lives. On this end of things, you can see people who thought that love was completely important, the most important thing, and that money didn't matter at all, were the most satisfied with their lives. Now, for the rest of us, that is normal humans, we're sort of in the middle. We kind of get it. Money matters a bit, love matters a bit, and we feel mildly satisfied with our lives. So this has to do something with if you value happiness, then valuing your relationships, love, seems to be a better bet in terms of happiness dividends than hungering after money alone as an acquisition or as an outcome by itself. I would like to stop and tell you something, because what I've told you thus far can be summed up like this. It seems to be good to have money, but bad to want money. So I always used to joke, oh, well, then you should just inherit money. Right? That's the best way to have it without wanting it.